Hi, beautifuls. We're in the zone for another intuitive class. This is going to be specific reading number 2. Welcome, Libra. At the very end, I'm going to pull for Gemini and Aquarius as a bonus. So let's get started. We have the Magician as the person's intention from the last video. A magician can manifest a human being. They can do that, especially if they like them very much. We have that here. That could be someone coming up in March. This could be the person of the object of your affection. 10 of Pentacles is a culmination of a journey. It can exemplify the future. It can also be a culmination of a task, meaning the finishing of a task. And it's also a new beginning in a sense, because from the 10, from the completion of this card with all these cats, I think this is Libra's card, by the way. I think this is you, but you might disagree with me. You might say this is your person. 10 of Pentacles is still reaching pretty high. You're looking for security. You're looking for stability. That's what the 10 of Pents is. Some of you could already be very well off, like you have everything, as the reading long distance today showed us. But it means that you're looking for marriage, family, stability, like even here having a child. This could be so particular for each one of us, excuse me. So let's see where we go from here, because we have 2 cards of what somebody wishes from you. Okay, this is what they're learning right now, is that they're trying to manifest you very deeply. They could be manifesting their own apology. And the 10 of Pentacles is about stressing you have something to do with their future. Or they could be grieving over a culmination of both of your past. Maybe they're sad it ended and they want to manifest you back in. That could very much be it. Okay. I don't know if they have a country accent, because I even felt that as like my accents change. And when you do that in a reading, the person could talk like that as well. So we start with Justice at the bottom of the deck, and that would be you. We still have Strength here. That's why I love to show you consistency and the alignment of my decks, not other people's. Like other people's are different than mine, but I want to show you that I still have the same cards, but this is a completely different deck now. I went to another saged one that I have at home. Even like, watch when I do a split. Page of Wands was in the last reading. It's also here. Okay, and the Page of Wands had flowers on the wallpaper, last one. So you have some kind of news. It's exciting. I wanted to keep that here. I should have, but now it's too deep into my deck. So what is going on with specific reading number 2? What can we learn from all of this? Yeah, it's a Magician again. Gemini, Virgo. That is the family. Let me pull up the other one. 2 Magician cards. Look at the artwork. Still standing the same. She just has different tools over here. She's holding an artist palette. She's painting in an open space. She's getting in touch with her talent in the Magician card. When over here, it's masculine. So I love how the play of the stance is the same. They're both standing confidently in both cards. I can definitely say with it returning twice, somebody is manifesting a meeting with you. They could be manifesting a Libra, right? Because we have that on the desk. Justice is about all things that are balanced. It's been rejuvenated. It's been restored as well. Restoration with the Justice card looks like somebody won in a case that was rightful. So let's check out. This specific reading is going to go a whole nother direction. I already feel it. Okay, give me Libra's cards. What is to do here for the upcoming days? The Star. Okay, so you are one. This was our first card in the weekend reading, so that's pretty cool that it's still first here. I like to cheer on this card when it's first, because what's going on is there's a healing that's been affirmed over and over again. As you sleep tonight, as you dream, there are things that are making sense. The Star doesn't just make nothing make sense. They know what the problem was, and they took advances to heal that, or they took a big leap to do that. So healing the self. Libra, you're turning out as big cards. 10 of Pentacles and the Star. 10 of Pentacles and the Star is huge for just this channel alone. In the 4 years that I've been uploading here and like being here every day, That's huge. I don't know if you know that, but it's a big step in the right direction. So confirmation if you needed to know if you were going the right plane here. Seven of Cups, lots of choices. There could be confusion. There could be a lot of choices at best. Seven of Cups is having the option of the Seven Cups, or there's a lot of options now introduced. It feels like the options have presented themselves at the right time. This could have been brought in divine timing. There's a lot that you can resolve through. Maybe there's a solution in one of these cups. I think somebody is confused how to feel going toward you because you could be highly evolved now. It's not untouchable. I don't want you to think that you're not touchable, but it just means that you're healing in a way where you've set up boundaries, and maybe it's more difficult to talk to you. It can be like that. So I'll just leave you there as the overall, because justice is happening in this type of situation. Show me the new person. Thank you. One's pushing out more. The Chariot, they're making advances to head toward you. That's a new love. So you're the star, they're the Chariot. What's the placement of an X? King of Swords. It comes out as Gemini or Aqua energy. I've never considered Libra the King of Swords. For me, it's more the other two air signs. They could be confused about what you're doing. Like the X is confused about your options. The X, if you guys can see here, this is the Seven of Cups. This is the King of Swords. It all refers back to these choices. Okay. And tonight, watch how readers suggest that. You know, they might have a different card than me, but I think this person's confused about what you have on your side of the home improvement fence. Do you guys remember that, where he would be covered up till here? What's his name? Oh, I forgot. I believe it was the neighbor of Tim, right? He would like conceal his eyes over the fence, which I thought was like kind of a nice entendre and painting of that show. But maybe that's how they watch you, is they don't want you to know they're watching. Why did I mention home improvement out of nowhere? So that's how you'll also begin to channel with your cards, and you'll get pretty confident in what you're saying as well. It will match not only the cards on the table, it will even match a new person. And we're going to do a little bit more clarifying on the Chariot. What do they feel tonight? Let's just do tonight. Empress. Super impressed by your reading and the way you stepped up. I think it says a lot about the way you read for a collective. If your collective grew in the last 4 years, it says a lot about how they stay there. What are the spiritual devices they use to make it better every day? So they view you as an empress. It could be a spiritual thing. I do think it's more like admiring how you're very smart to this person. You've made healthy choices. I think they want to come toward you because of that healthiness. It's not because you're making dumb choices. It's showing me that they admire an empress just like that. So new person looks at an empress. Your new person is looking at someone with Taurus and Libra in their chart. There's another way you could do that. Six of Wands, the Two of Cups, Five of Swords. That seems like, okay, I'll show you how I got that, and I have to marker it the way that I had it. This is an X, the Five of Swords. We progress to the person's new place. I think that's a potential water sign for some of you. The Ten of Cups wasn't my split. I had the two. So they're looking at what you could have here. It's a masculine around some of my feminines. Maybe somebody feels hurt about that, like how you were able to move on. Let me sit with this energy real quick. Let me sit with this because I never had a combo like this. Do you guys see this? Like how this formed on the table. From the Five of Swords all the way to traveling to the Two of Cups. So it's a disruption. The Five of Swords is about feeling, why did Libra go over here? How has Libra found new love as well? This new person is making plans. If they didn't on Valentine's, they're moving now. It's like a post-Valentine's movement. It's very, very strange, but that's what I got. Forgive me if some of you, that's not you. But I feel like there was movement after the 14th with you and a new person. They like a star. They like what you're putting down. It seems here that they really like what you say. Something about what you say. Their cup is overflowing for you. Let's look at this as the new person. I'll go to this deck. What is the Knight of Cups? Thank you. And it slid. Do I take it? Yes, because that's still an energetic nudge from the universe. That's our King of Wands. So I can clarify for the rest of the week, this is what the combo is going to look like for a new person. Okay, and that's me being brave. That's experimental and it's brave. Other readers are going to go ahead and say, yeah, I got the King of Wands, but we had to clarify here. And that's how I do things. The King of Wands is a passionate person. This to me is like hormones in a reading. It's definitely desire-y. Yeah, the past person's a King of Swords. That's funny how the new person's coming in with fire. The past person wants to stay by their sword, which you could have divorced this person, Libra. You could have ended it with this person in a way where you had to put your sword down into the stone there, okay? Or they did that. Look at the past person and new. Look at the difference of energies. One is a fiery door. It's a barn door, but nevertheless, it's still a door. And then the King of Swords is over here in more of a stoic attitude. His stoicism could be, maybe for you, it's like you're over it. You already dealt with that season of argument. You don't want to go back on something of the past as well. It's old to you, is the King of Swords. So this new person brings in a crazy new perspective. They're youthful, sexy, and it looks like they're fun. Looks like they could be bringing options to you too. Could be their friends, family. They could talk about you a lot to new people. They look energetic. They might like to get into different things. Maybe they like to try new restaurants and places out. I take that super lightly. I could go way deep into that, but I'll just say that for now. What's the Empress's Two of Cups? Thank you. Nine of Swords. You want to make sure that this decision, it's almost coming off like PC, like they're in it to win it, that they're committal. That's the only thing I see here that you could worry about a new person. And I think it's about your healing. Like you want to make sure you're fully to the end of your healing. You don't want to date somebody right off the bat unless you've done a lot of self-nurturing. Maybe you want to do that more. That's okay too. It's not selfish. It is not. You might feel guilty for wanting that for yourself, but you didn't get here for no reason. You did the work. So I could see how that's a concern. The X is the Five of Swords. The X is the Five of Swords. Why are they feeling that way? Why do they present themselves in the Five of Swords? Immediate. They envy your strength. It's almost like your parents made you who you are. That's one of the things I got. Funnily enough, you're strong enough to take on very tough things. Even if you're a female, this male could be envious of that. Strength of character, strength of will. You have a lot of poise. You might be very romantic, and this person is not naturally romantic. Your ex, they had to do a lot of work to get there, or they think they did. So I think that that's them. I don't think you currently have a resolution with this person. Look at the big difference here. Okay. Looks like your garden is totally green and this person's hanging out at the beach with a lot of trash on the beach. I looked up and it was the Temperance combination 1414. So that says a lot. I look up at the time because it tells me something. The time sequence actually tells you what card you might have next, or if you're on point with your reading. What is the Chariot? The Devil. Okay. This person could be really lusty. They could like you for reasons you probably already guessed. Maybe it is hormonal, but that's how it's coming off. They could sense maybe that you wake up a lot in the middle of the night. Okay. Hi, Junior. Some of you are coming in right now. Hi, Jesse. Jesse and Junior, 2 J names. That was cool. That's a synchronicity too. Hi, you guys. Hello. And I'll be getting this video to you up next. 2 of Wands from a different deck, so you almost see it. Some of you could really want this for yourself, okay? This new relationship. Reading 2 picked up more on the new person, I think. Page of Wands, they could be bringing you news. Oh, yeah. Even energetically, you could feel this from an admirer or somebody who likes you. You could feel their energy is getting closer. So that's what it comes off like. What's this discovery here? The 2 of Wands. The Death card. Oh, give me a second. This is I need a little time on this one. That's Tower energy. Aries, Scorpio, bouncing back even. Scorpio, Aries is the same thing. The recent breakup you've had, it's almost like it's saying that was supposed to end. The transformation began when that ended. The transformation began when that ended. And some of you might, like this card is huge, like the 9 of Swords could be talking about, but did I make the right decision? Maybe you question it a lot or you overthink about it. And look, you really don't have to. You really, really don't have to. You're the Empress because you called in the vibration that needed to be at the time. All of us are different, like our judgment scales are different, but I think that you as a person knew what to do when the time called for it. So let's say you didn't know if you should break up with the past person. It's saying here you had enough evidence. You just maybe feel a little bad about it with the 9 of Swords. I understand that, and they could have been Gemini too or Scorpio. Page of Wands is Aries, Leo, Sag, Aries. So those are the high pointed signs. Taurus, if you want to count the Empress. If some of you were dealing with a fellow Empress sign or a Venusian sign. Could have been another Libra even. Okay, this specific one's interesting. Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands. There we go. 5 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles. If you've stuck with me this long, this is a really neat combo. 2 queens, 2 feelings. I don't know if you guys caught that. 2 queens, 2 feelings. Libra, Leo. That Chariot is really, really attracted to you, new person. This is someone who feels like you ignored them, disregarded, left behind. They have something scarce. What's the story here? What's all this 5s to, please? Can I understand that to interpret? King of Cups. Okay, I get a couple things, but I'm going to say the first thing that I got, okay? The King of Cups is like, I didn't give even if I was mature, or I didn't give compassionately. I regret that now. And it's almost like that's what they're saying, is I could have given. This person was a Queen of Wands, and I really acted. This person could suffer from like some insecurities, because the 5 of Cups can be insecure to be with an Empress. That's so detailed, but I think the King of Cups here is showing, could have been an older gentleman for some of you. For some of you, it was older. It's a pity party from the King of Cups to the 5s. It's too pitying. Okay. The Empress is not pitying herself. You know, she's definitely not having a pity party. She's having a party. She just doesn't have the pity part. So what is the 5 of Pentacles? If we could clarify that. What's the 5 of Pentacles? 3 of Swords. Okay, so tomorrow, my prediction is we're going to start off with a big court card. Okay? You got Judgment coming up next and the 3 of Cups. There's a lot of traveling here. 8 and 7 of Pentacles and work. Like someone, or it could be you, implementing a lot of work. Investment work, making plans with that, or you already did. or you're working hard on something secret is another thing. They feel heartbroken. One more for next actions, next likely actions. Wheel of Fortune. See, I don't think that's them. And I'll tell you why. I think the Wheel of Fortune is you. Your likely movements are going to change something. You're going to gather your information in the next few days and make a higher choice decision. Because this Wheel of Fortune is flipping for, this is how I'll describe it. It's a radiant choice. It doesn't have anything that's going to pull you back, right? I mean, who would want to go back to that either? Who would want to go back to all this Five of Pentacles, Five of Cups? So it's like a smart decision, and it's a turn in the right direction. It's a turn in the right direction. And I don't know, Libra, if you like manifested this wheel, because it's looking a lot like that. It looks like you manifested it. You want better for yourself is what I hear. Nine of Pentacles, the Fool, Empress. It's a choice of yours. And it was made by a Taurus or a Libra. This is going to be the opening picture right here. This is what the Wheel of Fortune is to me. And we got to more today, thank God, because the bonuses now matter. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, this one was the one that mattered. So this will be the picture for specific reading number 2. Bye, guys. Good night. I'll see you.